The midsize truck segment is hot, and the choices have never been more plentiful. Take this all-new Colorado, for example. A baby Silverado, if you will, that's been thoroughly modernized, though with fewer configurations than before. Colorado supply has been severely dinged by the recent UAW strike. But if you could find a base two-wheel drive model with the standard 237 horsepower engine, it would sticker for $30,695. But what fun is that? I mean, you want a truck with some real off-road chops and a full bevy of stuff. And that's indeed what I have here. A Z71 with the more powerful 310 horse engine tune, all-terrain tires, low-range gearing, a locking rear differential, and all of the safety and convenience features the Colorado offers. And remember, if this isn't off-road enough for you, the range-topping ZR2 exists for about $7,000 more. MSRP of this Z71 with a sunroof, advanced trailering package, and every goodie in the pantry checks in at $47,075. A price that, if you've been following the truck market, no longer even raises an eyebrow. Having already tested the Colorado's professional-grade counterpart over the summer, the GMC Canyon, my expectations here were firmly set. And if you've watched that review, you know I wasn't exactly bowled over with the truck. You know, I may have been overly critical in my Canyon review because this one has me kind of rethinking things. Now, it's not that all of a sudden I've fallen in love with this turbocharged engine. It still doesn't sound like it belongs in a truck, and it sends an awful lot of vibration up through the steering column and into the seat. But I have softened on a lot of my other criticisms here. Now, first off, the ride quality is never going to match that of these half-ton trucks like the Silverado. Those ride like luxury cars these days. But this one, you know, it's mid-sized truck appropriate. And of course, the price of this one is a little less, and that is helping some as well. I also love all of the off-road goodies here and all the different settings. So that's spectacular. And again, you're never going to get that Silverado spaciousness in one of these trucks, but when I was back there, it just didn't seem like it was quite as tight as the Canyon that I was sitting in. So I'm not really sure what it is, but this Colorado is just making a better impression on me. The design was never in doubt. The Colorado and Canyon look amazing. Exactly what you want in a mid-sized truck, with a combination of flash and brawn. The glacier blue paint providing the former, and the sculpted body the latter. And though there are 3 variants of the same 2.7-liter Turbo 4 depending upon trim level, body style, bed, and diesel options are no longer. They're all crew cab, short box, and gas-fueled now. The Z71 comes with what Chevy calls the Turbo Plus engine, producing 310 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. Impressive numbers indeed. The high-output version, the one found in the Silverado, is reserved for the ZR2. With the optional advanced trailering package, including its own in-vehicle app, this truck can handle 7,700 pounds, or a tiny trailer with some lawn debris. Though plenty powerful, this engine is gruff. Gas mileage is the same as the former V6s at 19 mpg in mixed driving. It's paired with an 8-speed auto and a true 4-wheel drive system with the coveted auto mode for changing road conditions. With nearly 9 inches of ground clearance and a bevy of helpful drive modes, including off-road and an even more serious terrain mode, the Z71 is a capable go-getter, slotted appropriately below the testosterone-filled ZR2 and Trail Boss models. These Wrangler Territory on-road, all-terrain tires attempt to walk the line between the two types, but aren't as serious about traction as those on the old truck. The Multimatic dampers on the ZR2 sure would be a nice get here as well, because this one feels a little brittle when the going gets tough. Even on-road, this isn't as smooth as the class leader in car-like ride, the Nissan Frontier. Now, you might not like the lighting functions having been moved over to the touchscreen, but once you understand how it works, it's really not that big of a deal. And the cabin in general is a breath of fresh air, coming from the cheap, outdated appearance of the previous generation. This tester goes all in with amenities. Directions to the nearest diner.
Midway Cafe is 10 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
highlighted by heated and ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, memory settings, remote start, and a damp tailgate. This one is also fully stocked with driver assistance features such as rear park assist and rear cross traffic braking. The tech is good, the look is modern, and its overall ease of use readily makes friends with the driver. And the bed has its own brand of cleverness with a shallow storage area in the tailgate, spray-on bed liner, plentiful tie-downs, and even a 120-volt outlet. There's more storage available under the rear seats, which again are not even close to the Silverado's limousine-like spaciousness, but not bad as long as those in the front seats aren't giants. It's been said that comparison is the thief of joy, but in this case, driving the Canyon first laid the groundwork for a better experience here. It's a big step forward for the Colorado, as long as the lack of configurations doesn't bother you. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.